Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. As you know, prices have been pushing higher and higher, and prices currently are consolidating. Some are expecting a pullback back into discount after this last flag up. But right now, as you can see, we're just consolidating sideways, forming a side triangle. Price is getting tighter and tighter. No news really coming until Wednesday of this week, so we're waiting to see if prices do move, whether retrace back down or continue pushing higher before then. But we do expect that momentum to shift once that USD news comes out. GBP USD. Last week I was looking to see. Well, let's go ahead and map out the current range. Expecting since. Let's see. Expecting this was going to be from a weekly perspective, a liquidity sweep since it did retrace back, so 100%. And even further, I was only looking for any type of sales, but once you saw this price action start breaking highs from previous structure or from the previous move down, and started fractally breaking the structure past this demand zone. We're back bullish. Hasn't tapped these highs yet, but it is in this supply area overall. Could start to retrace back, just like people are expecting for Euro USD. But as the dollar weakens and DXY continues to push down, we do expect these dollar pairs to continue pushing up. So right now, since this has not, like I kind of said, the full retracement back to 100% retracement, but it hasn't gone back and touched the strong high yet. Once it does that, then I'll be looking for any type of retracement back down to discount and look for any type of longs and any type of buying pressure into higher prices. But for right now, I don't see an opportunity unless it does. Even if it does start to retrace back, this is different from Euro USD. I'll just be looking for any type of break and retrace after it takes out the high. So this could be the new structure that's formed. AUD USD continue to push prices higher in this consolidated channel. This is an ascending price action. There's liquidity sitting under these under these lows. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. Similar to the structure of the other US dollar pairs. Was considering this move, since it did change character and also took out all the liquidity sitting on the lows. It was bearish, but it started to fractally break bullish. So swing structure is still on the 4-hour chart, still bearish because of the last break. But fractally, it is going and pulling up. Prices are going higher and moving to higher prices. And once it does break out past these highs and past this supply area, which right now is stalled in trading sideways and within in this previous supply area. Once it does break out, I'll be forming the new range. We'll be looking for any type of retracement back down to a discount into any opportunities for any bullish momentum shifts. But right now, we're still in this consolidative pattern, pushing up. It could come back down and just retrace and take out the liquidity, but I'll still be looking for any type of buying opportunities as we still trade within this range. NZD USD, a stronger of the pair. This has broken out past its last range. So this is the current range. As of today, it's also consolidating sideways, just like AUD USD. Currently, you can see right here, this range. But this did break out past the previous range highs. Obviously, there's a change of character label here. It's the new low, since this did clearly retrace back completely, and we look at the overall structure. It took out all the liquidity under the lows, even back from February lows, swept and then started to push higher. So the buyers are very aggressive in this pair. NZD USD, we're looking for any type of retracement since it has made a new high. Current range, if it does just continue to push up, I'll just be waiting for any type of retracement back into discount or into any type of demand area, and look for any type of bullish momentum shift. When that happens, then look for any type of buying opportunities in order to take longs. GBP AUD, it's continued to push up. Now it has to retrace. This goes similar with the dollar. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. If the dollar's going down, these cross pairs tend to follow it. Even though this has been bullish for so long, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. started to retrace. I said these buyers got weak because they weren't able to make new highs. Now it has started to break past out of the lows that continued to push higher. So right now, fractally, it is bearish 4-hour chart. Swing structure is still bullish because it hasn't broken down past the strong higher low. Go ahead and put that there. But right now, prices are just trading sideways. This sideways range would expect for the prices to break out. When it does break out, to go ahead and push to higher prices because swing structure is still bullish. But like I said, these fractally is already broken down bearish, so not looking for any type of trade right now. I don't see anything forming, but once it does make a decision, if it does break down, I'll be looking for any type of selling opportunities because there still was liquidity sitting under these lows. Overall it's bullish, but I would consider that bearish once it does start breaking down. But if it does start to push prices higher to higher prices, start breaking some highs, then we'll be back on for any type of longs if the momentum is strong enough. GBP NZD, a similar chart, but this has retraced back and took out the lows of the previous range. But let's go ahead and map out the current range. This is the high that formed the new low. It clearly broke structure. Like I said, this has started taking out the lows, the liquidity under the lows. And right now it's forming corrective price action, descending price action, which means liquidity sitting over the highs. But overall, the swing structure is bearish, unlike GBP AUD hasn't gotten to that point yet. But this is bearish. I am looking for any type of selling opportunities if it does retrace back into premium, or at least take out all of the liquidity sitting over the highs. Could come back to an area of supply. But we'll just keep an eye out to see how, like I said, DXY behaves, the dollar index, and the other cross pair GBP AUD behaves, to see when it is possible that the bearish momentum picks back up. But I fully expect this to go ahead and to retrace back, and then I'll be looking for any type of selling opportunities as the structure is now bearish, swing structure and fractal structure. So that's all I have for you for today. Thank you for joining us.